What is up, dudes? It's JamieEHILLS bringing you some Battlefield Bad Company 2 Rush gameplay. Rocking the medic class here, MG36. First time ever uploading a medic gameplay to YouTube, believe it or not. I don't really use it too much, but I got a nice video here. Decent score, getting the MCOM stations planted and destroyed, as I do. You guys know how I roll, so hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. I've been MIA for about a month or so now. Just want to give you guys a couple updates on some milestones, and also want to run you through my Battlefield 3 wish list. So I'll get to that in a second. About 3 weeks ago or so, I hit 5,000 subscribers. So an epic, massive thank you to all of you guys subscribe to me and who show regular support to my channel. I really do appreciate it. 5,000 subscribers is amazing, and I actually did hit my 1 year YouTube anniversary from my first Battlefield Bad Company 2 commentary, which was posted on June 1st, 2010. So I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to go and have a laugh at me. But also, yeah, so that's pretty good. Hitting 5,000 subscribers and my 1 year anniversary was pretty damn awesome. So sorry for a little delay on the video. I have been busy. I started up a new job at a place called Dick Smith Electronics in a local shopping center. As a salesman, very exciting job. So I've been pretty busy starting up that. So videos will become more regular as I settle in now and get used to my whole timetables and stuff. But anyways, also on news for me is I won the D-Crew contest. You guys will remember from my last video, the Arica Harbor Rush attack. That was my contest entry. Thank you to all of you who voted for me. We weren't allowed to, spam vote for me and all that kind of shit. It was pretty much up to those who watched the video to go and pick their favorite. And thanks to you guys who did vote for me. And if you've come from the D-Crew contest, first time seeing my content, thanks for dropping by and subscribing and stuff. So I really do appreciate that. There will be a Tricom with me, Stoneface Lock, and I think Colin coming up soon. We haven't done it yet. We haven't really talked about it much, but there's no rush, that'll come naturally when I feel comfortable and when I feel ready, and same with those guys whenever they got the spare time. We do have the time zone difference and all that shit that we have to sort out, but that will be on the way. So now I want to get to my Battlefield 3 wish list. I haven't been keeping up to date with all the E3 news and all that kind of stuff that's happened over the last month, so some of these ideas that I have may already be confirmed, maybe fresh, maybe new, but I'm open to discussion. I'm not saying this is exactly what I want. I'm just throwing some ideas, pitching some ideas of what I think will be great to see in Battlefield 3. Some of it may be possible, some may not be. I'm not a computer whiz, so if you guys disagree or want to let me know any more information or something, just drop a comment down below. I'm always happy to discuss and hear your ideas as well. So the first idea on my list is bootcamp training. Now I've heard other people talk about this before, and I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not, but I would absolutely love to see some bootcamp training before going on to the multiplayer aspect of Battlefield 3. So firstly, I think it should be optional, and there would be different modules. So for example, you might have some pilot training, which would help people learn how to use the choppers, learn how to use the jets properly. They'd have to, maneuver through different courses to pass. So that way when they jump on the battlefield, they don't have to join empty servers or get into games with other people and annoy them by wasting choppers. So that could really help out. I'd also love to see a briefing with an emphasis on objective play, and maybe some increased points for achieving objectives. So for example, MCOMs, instead of getting 250 points, maybe get 1,000 points. And that would really get people, fighting to get these MCOMs planted. So that's just another idea. You guys might disagree. Just let me know what you think is fair on the amount of points for that. Also, I'd love to see a little briefing on teaching people how to use the callouts, the compass, and grid references. So that would really help if, for example, you die in G3, maybe write G3, and it lets your teammates know that there's an enemy in that particular area. So that could be really helpful. Also the use of equipment. So for example, when I first started playing Bad Company 2, the Recon class, I didn't know that only one motion mine worked at a time. So it sounds silly, but I didn't know that. It wasn't in the instruction manual. It wasn't made clear to me. I did learn that through watching people on YouTube. So it would be great if they could teach you that before getting into the multiplayer. Also, maybe a little explanation on each of the game modes. So most of them are straightforward, for example Rush. attack, you know, destroy the two MCOM stations A and B. But sometimes I'm a bit unclear. I'm still unclear on Conquest. I know you got to capture the flags A, B, C, and D or whatever. But if you have two flags, how much exactly quicker does your ticket counter go down? I know I could find out by looking online, but it would be great if the game would actually tell me. Alright, secondly on my list is button mapping for consoles. For example, with me, I owned a PS3 and an Xbox 360. I'd often interchange between them. And on PS3 to shoot was R1, on Xbox to shoot was right trigger. So that can be a little bit confusing if you are switching between them a lot, but why not have some button mapping? Maybe you want to reload with triangle, you know, that would be great to have that option. Now the next idea I want to bring up is game modes. I have mixed feelings about this. I have a feeling that introducing more game modes, for example, like the amount that Call of Duty has, may draw people from Call of Duty to this game, but it may also filter out, for example, people who just want to go for a high KD that usually play Rush. It may give them the option to get out of Rush and go and play Team Deathmatch. So that is kind of it does have its pros and cons. I'm happy if Battlefield 3 just had Rush and Conquest, to be honest. But some of you may feel that having more variety may give the game a longer last for you. So I'm really tossing up between this, whether I want to see more game modes or not. I guess we'll have to see when the game's released. But one idea and one thing that I do enjoy is that Counter-Strike or Search and Destroy kind of game mode where you've got a short objective, so for example a squad rush type of feel, but you only have one life, so it makes it really intense. You got to really think about your moves, and you are greatly rewarded if you do succeed. So I'd love to see something like that, maybe, not just an idea. Another thing I would absolutely love to see, and I'm not sure if this is possible, but maybe dynamic MCOM placement. And what I mean by that is randomly generate I don't know if it's possible, guys, I'm not a computer whiz, but maybe they can randomly generate where the MCOMs are placed each time you play a map. So for example, a map would load and you'd be like, wow, okay, here they are, let's adapt our teamwork, we've got to adapt our approach, what flanks we're going to take, the way we're going to defend. It's going to really push people to communicate, and each time you play a map it'll be different. So I would absolutely love to see something like that, and it also will give a map more of a longer last, I guess. You won't get so bored of the same maps over and over. They could maybe have 10 maps and you'd be happy because each time you played a particular map it would feel different. So that would be absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if that idea is possible, but I guess it's something different to think about. Also maybe environment change, so day or night, maybe some rain, maybe it's snowing. That could also give the same maps a different feel, therefore not needing map packs all the time, I guess. This is just an ideas I'm throwing out there. It is my wish list, I guess, personal opinion. So maybe you guys can let me know what you think about that. Also, we all hate bushwookies, we all hate campers and people who don't push up. Maybe an idea to prevent that, something I'd like to see is maybe when you spawn, you have, say, 30 seconds to get out of a particular zone. So you've got a radius from where you spawn. You've got 30 seconds to get out of there. Now, if you don't, possibly you lose 100 points every 30 seconds or something. So you are getting punished if you do stay within your spawn. So someone might kick back in the spawn and say lose 300 points, but only kill one person, for example. So they're not really coming out in front. So it does discourage them from kicking in the spawn. And maybe when you do move up, this radius follows you for a bit and continuously kind of nudges you in the ass to move up. Just an idea. I'm not sure if you guys like it or not. I'm not sure if it's possible, but just something I'd like to see, something to think about. Or even maybe a voiceover in the game. You know how they have, I'm low on ammo, or enemy down, tango down, stuff like that. Maybe just have like push up soldier, or move your ass up, something like that, to just kind of remind people that you've got to get your ass up and move forward. Another thing I'd love to see is a battle recorder or theater mode. That would be absolutely amazing. YouTube makes our community grow, and just imagine if you don't have a capture card or you don't have a computer capable of recording on the fly with fraps. Being able to look back at your games can really help. So you'll be able to maybe upload that to YouTube, or you can check what other players were doing. If say you're in a clan battle, you can learn from other clans, things like that. It does have its perks. I would absolutely love to see it. Another thing I'd love to see, I'm not sure if this is possible at all, I'm not a computer whiz like I said, but I would absolutely love to see some kind of mod tools like they had in Call of Duty 4. And I don't know much about this topic, but I do love playing the pro mod servers in Call of Duty 4. It feels a lot balanced, it's very universal. Every pro mod server I join, it seems to be pretty damn balanced. They get rid of the overpowered or overused weapons, they tweak with the damage, it's got limits on the amounts of snipers, things like that. I love to see that kind of thing in Battlefield 3. So, for example, the game comes out and you notice after a month or two that everyone's using a particular gun, an automatic shotgun, say the USAS, and you get sick of that. Maybe like, I don't know, they'll be able to modify and bring out servers that ban that weapon or reduce its damage, that kind of thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'd just love to see something like that. It would also be awesome to have more unlocks, or the unlocks spread out. By I think level 12 I had everything unlocked. I didn't have all the gold stars and that to work towards, but yeah, I would have loved to see me working towards something a bit more than unlocking all the weapons at level 12. That would be pretty cool too. On that note of unlocking gold stars and stuff, is stats, and this one could be controversial, I don't know, but I wouldn't mind if they got rid of the KD stat. So that means when you're checking through all your stats, you've got your win-loss ratio, but they just don't have a KD stat. Everyone pretty much that I talk to agrees that Battlefield Bad Company 2 and the rest of the Battlefields are objective-focused games. It's not about your KD, it's about going for the objective. And I think that if they got rid of KD, it could cause people to not horse so much about it, you know, hang around and camp and try to get 100 kills and 0 deaths, that kind of thing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get that, but you guys get what I mean. Could be interesting if they got rid of that. I don't see anything bad about it, I guess. You know, it is good to look at your stats and give you an idea of the strength of a player, but to be honest, KD doesn't even matter to me, and I don't know if it matters to you guys, but this is just my idea. Maybe get rid of the KD stat. So let me know what you guys think. Anyways guys, video's coming to an end. Massive thank you to all of you who voted for me in the D-Crew contest. Massive thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. These wishlist ideas are all just ideas. I'm just throwing them out there. Hopefully you guys like them. Let me know. I'm keen for a discussion down below, and be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll leave a link in the description. Peace.